This looks like a nav computer.
Don't be mad, Kay. I mean, I knew what she needed. I know what she's been through. I'm the one who fixed her.
You're gonna kill me for a ship?
No. For the travelers.
Yes, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. But let me take you back a couple of hours ago. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna embark on a brand new adventure in space. It's not a brand new game, but we wanted to play it, and it's Star Wars Outlaws. This hasn't been my most anticipated game of the year. Well, it's kind of old right now, but it had a lot of bugs and issues on release. And on my channel, we play games way after it's been released, guys, because we got backlogs to get through. So I'm happy for that, because they fixed a lot of things, and so far so good, guys. I didn't play that launch, so I don't know if any of those bugs, I don't know any of those issues anybody had. So this is going to be an honest review of the game. And my name is Terry, and this is Defonto Gaming, where we play a lot of backlog gaming. So thank you for being here. So with all the simple stuff out of the way, who are we, where are we, and what can we do? This is Kay Vess. She's a scoundrel operating in the galaxy's underworld, but she's more of a smuggler or a thief than a Jedi or a soldier. The story follows her trying to pull off one of the biggest heists in the Outer Rim while navigating crime syndicates and staying ahead of the Empire. She's always accompanied by her small alien companion Nix, who helps her with stealth, distractions, and exploration. Star Wars Outlaws takes place across multiple planets in the Star Wars galaxy, mainly in the Outer Rim underworld during the era between Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi. Instead of one single location, the game is open world across several planets, each with its own vibe and criminal factions. You start off in Tahun, a classic lawless desert world. Think smugglers, Jabba the Hutt. So what can we do? It's kind of impossible to answer, but in Star Wars Outlaws, you're basically living the life of a scoundrel. So it's a mix of open world exploration, crime, and survival rather than being a Jedi hero. You can complete story missions and big heists, gain reputation from crime syndicates. There's a lot of open world exploration, stealth, and combat. There's also a lot of space travel and dogfights, side activities, and contracts that you can do with the space criminals. You can upgrade, and you have a lot of progression in the game. So in short, it's basically a GTA in Star Wars mode, but more focused on stealth, reputation, and the choices you make rather than chaos for fun.
Good. Only options I got here are sixth kin or prison. At least someone like me has a shot at a decent score. Maybe even see the core worlds. Preben, you help me one last time, and we never talk again.
Eniki, kutuba no majeche kopa. Pasapata jo peuba vipta jakrita.
You're introduced to Kay Vess as she's pulling off some small-scale jobs, pickpocketing, theft, sneaking through restricted areas, working low-level contracts tied to crime groups. This part is basically a tutorial.
Should have paid more.
Hey, you know anybody who owns a T-85?
Yeah, that's my ride.
Nice speeder. Some scrub rats are outside trying to jack it.
What? Get out of my way. No one scraps my children.
And it's woven into the story rather than feeling like a separate training mode. Some early gameplay mechanics you'll learn are stealth, Nick's abilities, basic combat, choices, and consequences. This is early hints that your decisions affect how factions see you.
So, finally Zerek Besh is here.
Each of you
represents some of the most powerful criminal organizations in the galaxy.
Oh, and before I forget, this is Zerek Bash, the main antagonist of the game. Kay is just doing small-time jobs on Canto Bight, but ends up attempting a job connected to Zerek Bash, and this is where things go wrong for her. Kay gets pulled into or tries to pull off a job tied to Zerek Bash's operation.
The boss named Slero runs a syndicate called Zerek Bash. They're new, they're rich, and rumor has it they've got the underworld scared.
Which means security.
Enough. But a fortune for us if you can get to his vault.
Denyon, I'm at the vault door, and there's this droid.
You've met the TT-8L. Good. Password is Grandio Cha.
Of course it is. Hey, come back. I know you're in there. Grandio Cha. Hello? The vault. I guess this is what real money looks like.
The job fails badly and turns into a setup.
Wait, nobody move.
Zerek sees her as a liability or someone who crossed him, and in the Star Wars underworld, crossing a crime boss like Zerek is basically a death sentence. Zerek puts a target on Kay's back. His syndicate starts hunting her. Staying in Canto Bight is no longer safe for her, so Kay is forced to escape the planet, go on the run, start taking bigger, riskier jobs to survive, and that's the turning point of her story.
No. Work, you piece of scrag! Toshara. I'll take anywhere. We're okay. We're okay. We made it. Somehow. Come on. Huh, hello.
I'm sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Huh? Lots of new friends today. Hey, we don't have to do this.
We aren't leaving without that scrap.
Once Kay escapes and lands on Toshara, the game really opens up and shifts from on the run to building your criminal life. Toshara is essentially your first proper open world hub. It's rougher, tougher, frontier-like, and full of opportunity, but also controlled by crime factions. When Kay crash lands on Toshara, the Trailblazer is wrecked, and she meets this guy named Waka. He's one of the first key contacts she meets, but he's not just a mechanic, he's more of a fixer who helps assess and deal with the damage to the Trailblazer, introduces Kay to jobs and contracts, connects her with underworld contacts, basically acts as a early game guide into Toshara's criminal network. He's the guy who gets Kay back on her feet, putting her towards some work so she can earn credits, repair the ship, and start building a reputation.
That speeder in your ship will get you to Miragana City easy.
If my ship's gutted when I come back, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Waka. My name's Waka.
I'll hunt you down, Waka.
All right.
Wow, nice.
At launch, stealth was one of the biggest complaints. Too strict, sometimes and unfair, but since then Ubisoft has changed this and reduced the instant fail mechanism or stealth moments. It's improved AI detection and cover behavior, made stealth more flexible. You can recover from mistakes instead of restarting instantly. Guys, I haven't played the game at launch, I'm only playing it now, so I haven't experienced any of that changes from the patch notes. So yep, that's very accurate. From the patch notes, they also fixed the speeder and combat improvements. So early reviews criticized clunky traversal and awkward mounted combat. Since then, all of that has been sorted out. There's been performance and stability upgrades, meaning better frame rates or better frame stability on console and PC. Game flexibility was added. One of the biggest design complaints was forced stealth. That has been softened, which means more situations allow stealth or action choices without your game being stopped. Look, there's also been a lot of DLC and extra content, new story arcs, more contracts and activities, extra world building. So guys, it looks like all of the issues at launch has been sorted out, and my personal opinion is this game is awesome. Do not sleep on this one, guys. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 and I enjoy it so much. I'm going to continue playing it, and you guys will be seeing more and more walkthrough videos of Star Wars Outlaws coming up on the channel. This will just be part 1, brief introduction and review, and then we can continue the walkthroughs as intended. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are wanting to hit 500 subscribers very soon, guys, and your help will be appreciated. So don't forget to comment so that we can engage, and let me know what you guys think.
So
this ship is special. You don't get it. Just give me some new fuel injectors. With those, at least we'll be able to fly.
all right.